What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Because you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout. And as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, the original hot boy himself, Turk. What up, though?
Whoa, whoa, what it do? What it is?
I mean, Turk, you got the fam off in this thing today, man.
My big bros, man. You already know, man.
I mean, Juve, man. And what's going on with it, fellas?
What's up, brother?
I mean, feeling good, feeling great. Now, last night, man, I had an opportunity to witness that Back That Ass Up tour in real life. Sold out show. Y'all tore Atlanta down to the ground. I mean, talk to me about just still keeping the party going out here, fellas.
Man, it's one of them feelings like you only get so many times in life, right? To do something with your brothers, man.
Yeah.
And, it was crazy. It's crazy being out here on these days of the week and seeing the people come out and get that
Wednesday night sold out.
Hump day.
Yeah.
Hump day.
Yeah. That's
Hump
crazy.
day.
25 years later, they still come out like that. You know what I'm saying? And the energy is nuts, and we try to stick to the songs that you love, but we also don't have time to do all of the songs. And it's incredible that the fans embrace it that way, to say like, damn, they gave us a lot, but they still could have gave us more, you know what I'm saying? And that is the best homage or whatever you could get, like as a group, to say like, damn, like we killed y'all, we still had some more bullets in the chamber.
Come on, man, y'all can have a whole festival by y'all damn selves for this thing.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
I mean, Turk, how do you feel though, man? Being on the road with the guys, making it do what it's supposed to, man.
That black cloud was over me for a minute, man, and my big bros, Juve and Fresh, man, they made me get my mind right, and I took heed to them. They was fighting for me, bro, and I can't stop telling them how much I appreciate them for that, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're self-destruct and you don't be knowing you be doing it, and I'm grateful, bro, you feel me?
Well, see, I knew something was crazy when Juve Tuesday happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I saw folks climbing up the wall in the club, I said, okay, it's some magic about to happen in this thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really climbing, too.
That
Exactly.
did it. I think that did it for me, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of like when me and Juve first came back together, man, and it was love, man. And I was surprised how that nigga was hugging me. I'm like, man, this nigga really hugging me like he don't even know I'm happy in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I needed that love, bro. Like you'll be angry and you don't even be knowing why you be angry, bro. And just a little bit of love, man, will change your whole mindset. And that's what that did, you know what I'm saying? And shit, here we are today, you know what I'm talking about?
That goddamn Tiny Desk, fellas.
Yeah.
Y'all went in there and shut that thing down too as well. When I saw that, I said, okay, hip hop is still alive.
That's
y'all
right.
about to bring this thing back single-handedly in here. What was it like dropping that? And did y'all know that y'all was gonna break the net just off a damn Tiny Desk?
Now, they was telling us that.
Yeah.
Everybody, I ain't gonna lie, everybody at NPR, they was telling us.
Yeah.
My guy Bob, he kept saying, Juve, I'm telling you, it's about to be crazy. I'm telling you, this is like one of the best Tiny Desk performances. And I'm still new, I'm green, because my fan base and their fan base attacked me to even let me know what Tiny Desk was all about, because I thought I ain't know what it was, I'm be honest. But just to have that experience and have Fresh come on there, man. Fresh did the whole encore thing. I think that really set it off for him. Because, most people that come there, they don't really, it's like you boxed in the corner.
Yeah.
You box in the corner office, and the setting ain't like how we had it. The setting turned into a show setting, and the people in the office actually came around, and they was living out their childhood dreams.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And it turned into something else. We were supposed to just sing, 15 minutes?
Yeah, and we just
We
took
did a
over
whole
and
show.
Did what what we do, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way we felt, like, to say like, hey, bro, we got to give these people who we are as artists, like, you know what I'm saying, and as a part of their childhood.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that resonated with and Tiny Desk also said, like, it was the most requested, like people were already asking for it, but it didn't get to him yet. And when it got to him and he got it, and when we did it, the rest is magic.
Yeah.
Crazy. Last night, man, I saw a crazy, diverse group of folks out there. White, black, Asian.
Everything, yeah.
Everybody was out there.
Yeah.
When did y'all realize that y'all fan base had crossed over from just the hood and black folks to the whole world?
I'm gonna say Cash Money. I'm gonna say when we got that record deal.
Yeah.
I don't even we already had it in the South. We already had it like that in the South.
Yeah.
But when we got that record deal, man, it was kind of like, okay, Now they all accepting us as equals now. How they finally accepted us as equals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know, it's one of those situations, like a coming to America moment.
And a lot of our songs are right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not overkill, they not underkill. So they work for black, white, Asian, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think in our era, you actually knew it was a song.
Yeah.
You know, you like it could have been something about some gangster shit, but you really could say like, I know this is a song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to this song and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna raise my children. You know what I'm saying? While you ride home and you listening to, you know, Juve shit, you know what I'm saying? And you like, you know what? I just heard 400 Degreez sung that bitch word for word, then I went inside and raised my children.
Yeah.
You didn't act out like no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you was like, I left it in the car.
Damn right.
And that's, we are the last generation. I think that's I mean, you seen last night what happened.
Yeah.
There was some dudes that was having their gangster moment,
Come
but
on.
they gotta go home after
We
that.
had to go home.
And they went back into parent mode. You can feel what I'm saying?
There was a lot of daddies and mamas out there.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of you high schoolers, man. Just a lot of you cats who in high school, a lot of you girls that's in high school. But y'all mom was in there with their ass bent over last night. Yeah, that shit.
Busting it open.
Your mama freak.
Now she back to normal again. And that's what we advocate for. We want you to do that. We want you to live your best life when you with us.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I got that at that show, man. I mean, it was an awesome feeling out there. But I got to go to that 400 Degreez album. Do y'all understand that that's one of the greatest hip hop albums of all damn time?
We do now. We do.
Wait, what you mean now, though, Juve?
Man, you know, it's one of them things when you making it, you don't know. You know, when that motherfucker came out, I was like, shit, man, if they buying it, I'm asking them questions every day.
Yeah.
Like, how I'm doing in New York. I ain't really care about other cities. I was like, how I'm doing in LA, how I'm doing in New York. You know, Atlanta still got love for me. It was like that. And man, shit, that shit kind of like reset my life, man, because I wanted to be respected as an MC, but a lot of people was loving me as this bounce artist. Yeah. You know, and I got the chance to rewrite my book, man, and I'm just grateful of that. That 400 Degreez and Soldier Rag rewrote my whole script.
Come on, man. Yeah. Mannie, producing all of this music.
Crazy,
man.
Huh?
I don't even understand how one man can have that much funk in his damn fingers. Okay. What was that like for you putting together all of those masterpieces?
Friendly competition, bro.
Okay.
Everything with us was friendly competition.
Okay.
So when if they killed me on the beat, I went back and did the beat over. And if the beat was dope to them, they fought over that beat. Like, man, look, I'm getting that. You know what I'm saying? And that became the
just let me be on it.
Yeah, let me be on it. Whatever, however it fall, I'm gonna be on that song.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think we had that. And one of the things was, being older now, when we was doing that, we was raised to be modest.
Yeah.
So, you know, we respected a lot of shit, and we just kind of was like, it's all right, it's all right. Yeah. But at this age, it's cool now to be like, we some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because if, like, this whole thing with giving you your flowers, it feels like being from down south, they don't give you your flowers. So, okay, cool, I'm just gonna fuck up your garden then.
I'm gonna be a weed growing.
Exactly. You gonna feel it. Okay.
You gonna feel it.
Jumping out there with Han first. What was it that made y'all select that single as the first lead single off that album?
I was fighting for that. That wasn't gonna be the first single. I'm not sure. I think part of the reason of that being the first single because Soldier Rag did so good and was so successful for us. You know, I was kind of like trying to relive that Soldier Rag moment. Of I was kind of confused, to be honest. I was like, how in the fuck do I make a song like that? So that's why it took me so long. That's why Soldier Rag, Hines, and Back That Ass Up was the last two songs I recorded on the album. People don't know that part. It took me a minute to get that high, to get back in that Soldier Rag mind state, like playing the third person.
Man, in that track though, what the hell was your damn mind at when you dropped that Hunt track?
But
we was at war.
Yeah,
right there. That was war.
It was married because
I was at war with him.
He beating on the desk saying some shit. He was like, "What the fuck?" Oh, you like this beat gotta be banging. Like you know what I'm saying? If you know like somebody and some shit you never heard before.
Come on now.
And the simplicity and the genius of it. Yeah. You know, somebody going, "That's you with that girl, huh? That's you," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, damn, that shit nasty. And I'm like, you know what? I got this beat gotta come.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But it was totally different than anything else in hip hop at that time. Your voice, Juve, we hadn't heard it before. Them tracks, we hadn't heard it before. The Cash Money Millionaires, y'all were going global with that album, man. And I mean, when it touched down in the A, this was something that got played for 2 years straight. Like, this is just what it is. Did y'all feel that chemistry in there? Did y'all know that y'all sound that y'all were laying down would be accepted nationally?
We knew we was gonna be accepted in the South. We knew it. We knew it. But you know, New York, and New York and LA, that was two codes that I ain't gonna lie. I knew I was gonna do good in LA. Yeah. New York was a code that I really wanted to crack. You know, because we was going up there and they didn't even know what the hell we was. Yeah. You know, and they was telling us stuff like, you know, man, you know, only people make it in New York is people from New York. The last person to make it from outside of New York was Snoop Dogg. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's 9 and 4.
And if you're from down south, you know, you want to be accepted by the East Coast and the West Coast. Because we grew up on their records. We had to learn their records. They never had to learn our records. You know what I'm saying? True. We had to learn their records, and a lot of our stuff was mimicking their stuff until we found our sound. Come on. You know, and when we actually found our sound, you know, shit, we off and running.
Game over.
Jay-Z hops on the remix though, fellas.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what was that cosign like? Did you feel like you had cracked the code at that moment?
Nah, because he cracked the code too. We both cracked the code. So you know, at the time, Jay-Z, it was a struggle for him in the South. Yeah. You know, he wasn't doing too good with them numbers. Yeah. And I had the same problem up there. So with Jay-Z jumping on that song, which I really applaud him for, because I didn't ask him to do that. He just sent us the song. Yeah. With him on it. But I think by him doing that, that got me really across on New York, you know, really on the MCs, the hip hop heads who just listen to cats like him and Biggie. That gave me an opportunity to
if you listen back to like a lot of Cash Money songs, there was no influence outside of, you know. Exactly. So for Jay-Z to do it, and I remember one of the crazy things is, me and Juve knew who Jay-Z was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nobody else knew who the fuck Jay-Z was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, nigga, that's
we was
it,
like,
nigga.
fucking Jay-Z said this.
It's over, nigga. It's
over.
I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's over,
Baby
nigga.
Going, who the fuck is Jay-Z? But Baby was big on, he didn't want nothing to...
No outside
shit. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But Bun B.
But Bun B was considered family. Bun was there from day one. Bun was there day one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you could consider Bun one of the big timers, like, cause Bun was there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, there was no outside shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when he did it, you know, we was just like, bruh, this gotta stay. This gotta stay.
Come on.
You know, and in the spirit of Stunner, you know, his first shit is just like, man, what the fuck this nigga is jumping on my shit, jumping on, We like, bruh, this one gotta ride.
Universal told him, like, hey man, it's a blessing. We're gonna take this blessing. We're gonna take this one. You know.
The big timers though, Mannie. What was that like when you and Bird got together?
Well, I got put out the group. You know, they didn't
you was in the big time.
Yeah, bro, I was a big timer. They put me and Wayne out the group because they said gonna create friction between the hot boys.
Wayne really thought he was a big time for real. Them niggas used to be fighting over the song. Him and Wayne.
Go listen to the first Big Time album.
I ain't trying to get on the Big Time.
Go listen to the first Big Time albums.
Now y'all was fighting over them songs.
Me and Wayne was on all of them.
Oh my God.
They was on them.
That happened with them, you know, I used to be like, baby, them niggas rap too good. I'm like, they gotta get out the way. I'm like, them niggas killing us. I'm like, this shit gonna be like, I'm like, nigga, we do a song and Juvie come on, you know, baby, let me get the keys to the road. It's over, bro. I was like, you know what? Stop. Flag on the plate. This nigga, you know, because, you know, our shit was game spitting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We was like, bro, we talking shit. Come on. We just rhyming it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it was the way people wanted to hear it. Yeah. You like, they like, we won't hear y'all talk this shit.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And but when you put something else in it, you just like, bro, I'm like, them motherfuckers too good. I'm like, they fucking up what we talking right now.
Damn. No, with you.
You can hear some Baby verses. Some of the shit didn't even rhyme, but he had a fucking flow just going.
Come on,
but he was spitting game.
I used to tell him, man, don't worry about rhyming. He used to be I was like, man, don't worry about that. Say that shit,
and he
man.
said that shit with confidence.
They don't care about it.
with
say that
fucking
shit.
confidence. You just like, fuck it, it ain't got to rhyme.
Come on, man.
You heard the shit he just said.
I mean, that $1 million dream, though, man. And when y'all dropped that one right there, man, that was
I got 10 around my neck.
That
Come
bit,
on,
that was
man.
crazy.
Put 'em
Yeah,
around.
that was crazy.
Break that banker down right there.
Yeah.
And where Lack at? Because Lack
That's
blacked
where
out
Bling
on
Bling.
too.
That's
Lack
where
around.
Bling
Okay.
Bling come from too.
Yeah.
And I noticed that. I noticed that.
That song in particular. Yeah.
And one of the great things what we was good at identifying the part of the song that the crowd wanted, and we made that another song.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
Bling Bling come from Neighborhood
Bling,
Superstar.
it came from when he said, "What's tying up, nigga? Got diamonds that are bling bling."
Yeah. Neighborhood
And I was just like, I always thought the word bling stood out.
Yeah.
So when even with bling bling, like I had did the hook and the beat, like that shit just came to me in a fucking dream. And then when I came there, they was fighting over who was gonna be on the fucking song.
Yeah.
And originally,
Damn right.
the song was it was a Bee Gees. I mean, it was a big timer song.
Yeah.
But we just knew that Bee Gees music was kind of dark, so I was like, bruh, to get him to the masses, we gonna give him this song.
Come on.
So you know what I'm saying? Originally that was a big timer song, but I was like, we gotta add it to BG album. After listening to his album.
Gangsta.
And it was just gangster, basically. So we was just like, man, we want the numbers and the masses. I'm trying to get everybody in there.
Okay.
And I miss Bling Bling, man. Fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
You in the video.
Look, bro, the video,
in the
this
video.
nigga here.
That's how I feel about I Need a Hot Girl.
Juve lost his ring on that video. I remember that time.
Yeah,
but
I lost my
every
fucking-
time the verse was coming on after Birdman verse, this nigga be like, Turk, your verse coming. But whispering into me, your verse coming. Oh, you ain't on that song no more, nigga. I'm like, man, this nigga here making me mad than a motherfucker.
But now a song you is on is that Welcome to the Know You, Sir.
Yeah.
Well, another one of my favorites right there as well, production and lyrically. Studio
We ain't even been singing
Welcome
that
to
bitch.
the Know You, bro.
I missed that one last night. I'm
be
glad
real-
you brought that up. I needed
That's
that.
why I
I needed
said
that.
To be real, bro, like that's a song that, like how we had a formula, like anybody album, everybody had to do a solo
Yeah,
song
we ain't
with
know which
whoever
album that
it
song was gonna go to.
You know,
a lot of really, truthfully, a lot of songs on 400 Degrees winded up like that because I ain't know it was gonna be on that till they put it together. I'm like, oh, that's my song too.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
We just working.
What people tell you, like it was somebody just right after the show just came up to me and didn't even say the word. They're like, girl, it's Juvenile. You don't know him. He on fire. Never seen him go, what the fuck? What happened to that? And I was just like, we ain't have time to do it.
We can't do every fucking song.
That Welcome to the Know You gonna start a fight though. That bitch that crazy.
You know that song in the beginning, we wasn't allowed to sing that song.
Yeah.
We was banned from singing that. They
Yeah.
didn't want us singing that. No, they had like a list of songs they used to give us. And Turk and them used
Welcome
to
to
see
the
that.
Know
They was like, yeah, y'all can't sing this. I'm like, God damn, they took like a whole. I couldn't sing my 9. Nothing too gangster. They used to take them away from us.
My God. So now I gotta ask y'all about a specific song though, that 400 Degrees. Okay, what
That's my favorite.
possessed
Now,
the
that was
both
meant
of
to
y'all
be.
in the studio, Mannie? Did you just black out, wake up, and start jamming? Juvie, did you hear the track and say your head spin around on the shoulder going to boom?
Now this what
How
this
the
was.
hell?
This was one of them nights where Mannie had already did the beat and left it there for me to come in there and do by myself with Joe
my
Casey.
God.
So this Joe Casey night to be, to sit show everybody, to say he could do his thing with me. I'm like, Joe, I said, I ain't gonna let you down tonight, bro. I got one. I said, I said, yeah, I already got one to this. He said, what you mean? I said, I said, Joe, I'm not really good at writing on the paper, so I ride around all day thinking about what I'm gonna say.
Come on.
So when I got in there, he was like, damn. I started the first verse. He was like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got one right here. Rolling. I said, wait till you hear the rest of it. Then Mannie came back after that and put the 400 Degrees.
vocoder and all of that.
That wasn't on it.
That's how you felt after you heard the
I heard the
verses.
song. Yeah.
Oh my God. So Mannie, how did you feel with the finished product when you heard it back?
I know he was gonna
I
come
definitely
and say I
know.
was killing it. I was
Listen,
gonna-
after you hear the verses, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, like I said, I felt like, I gotta go hard on this shit to make it, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I grew up early on doing Miami bass shit, and the vocoders and all of that was in it. So I was like, how do we bring some shit back that hip hop ain't done in a second?
That was good. I ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna
good.
do some vocoder shit. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see how that shit. And and
But
it
you know
came
what
out
makes
pretty.
it even colder?
Talk
if
to
you
me.
come to the show, and you see us perform on stage, we sound just like the record.
Yeah.
Come on
And
now.
he got the
Doing that
vocoder
bitch
on stage
live.
on him singing that shit live.
Yeah.
So that's the other part about watching us live. We do a lot of these songs that y'all
crazy.
hear on the records, and some of these effects and things y'all hear, we actually doing while we on
That
stage.
show crazy, man.
Yeah.
And to be honest, man, them niggas, they sharpen me up.
Yeah.
I had to learn a song the other day, man. Look, we was in Miami, Juve put me on the spot. I ain't know the song, right?
Yeah.
He like, nigga, you don't know that song. I was like, nigga, I ain't practicing, you know what I'm saying? So look, they like, man, look, we gonna do this song this time in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm up late at night trying to learn that motherfucker. They be hard on you, man. Juve and Fresh, they
most
hard,
importantly, that's we know the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to come across as somebody who we stumbling through the fucking song. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? We actually know the lyrics to all our songs.
Yeah.
Facts.
And you know, when you go to a show sometimes, you know, you kind of like, damn, this dude don't know the words. He don't know, you know what I'm saying? That shit makes a big difference.
Well, I want to let the fans know when you hear the vocals playing and you hear them singing over their vocals, that's because they don't know the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, you know, they be like, oh man, he was lip syncing, he was singing over. Nah, bro, he don't know the words. You know, like half of these cats, especially the new cats, they do so many songs they don't focus in on the hit record that they got and they don't learn them.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that they cheating the fans. Like when you show up and you show up to do these shows, the fans expect to hear what they hear on the record and see what they see on the video. So, you know, to all you young cats that's doing y'all thing, just remember that, man. Put a little more energy in, a little more pride in your shows, because that shit mean a lot to the fans.
Well, one thing I will say is I saw that shit last night firsthand, fellas.
Yeah.
Now y'all do that for real.
Top,
My question is this though, man. Before the Hot Boys got all the way back together, y'all reunited with Turk, man. What was that like from y'all side, bringing y'all brother on the road with y'all on the back that ass up to
You
him?
know how you say you got a praying mama?
Yeah.
We was some praying dudes.
Turk,
We was like, man, you know
our
what?
first thing with Turk
Be like,
was,
I'm gonna pray for
you know,
you.
our
I'ma hit
thing
his
with
ass
Turk
with
was
some
we just
holy
wanted
water.
to slow down on the internet.
Yeah.
I was like, look,
Stay off the damn internet.
like, you know, you ain't saying nothing bad, man, but you saying something.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's you know, time heals all, right? So
Come on.
sometimes you just gotta give a person space.
Yeah.
Just let it go for a minute. And then you know, gradually things will change. Happened for me in my life. A lot of people, man, I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. I ain't, you know what, I'm done with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, time heals all, man. You put time between it, you're like, you know what, man? It wasn't so bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm tripping. I gotta let this shit go.
Facts.
Do you want to hold something like that on your heart? You got family, you got kids that's watching, you got fans that's watching you. Do you want to be that kind of role model, or do you want to represent your people like that?
Facts.
So I think that was one of them things with us with Turk. I'm like, man, we gotta wait. He gotta bring it down a little bit. Like Turk, I'm dealing with the kids, moms and pops. I'm at the schools. I got snacks and all this stuff. And you like, see, he got his product. He doing product placement.
Yeah.
You can't do both.
Yeah.
He trying to breach no contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And now he see it, and I'm grateful for him, man. I'm glad
Yeah,
little
I
bro got
told
it
you,
going
bro,
right.
like, them niggas is my role models, you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Juve always been a big bro, and Fresh was like the big bro, you know what I'm saying? And just being around them, bro, like, you gon' get it together, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I don't wanna let them down, cause they fight so hard for me, so shit, I'm doing my part, man, and shit, you see what's going on, you know
And
what
we
I'm
getting in the
talking
studio, trying to get him. He faked me out last week.
Nah, let's go.
We
We
in
in
there.
there. We in there.
You know, we ate. We
in
went
there.
out to a restaurant and overdid it and ate, and Turk
Yeah.
snuck out on me. I was like, I said, nigga,
Man,
that nigga
we
think
in
I
there,
forgot, but I'm gonna let
man.
it go
Nah,
tonight.
we in there. We
Let me
in
tell you
there.
something,
We in there.
Turk. You better do your rap exercise.
Nah, we in
This
there.
nigga is
Yeah.
rapping.
Nah,
and
we
he
in
gon-
there.
He
Yeah.
coming there to punish you.
Nah, we
He
in
know
there. We in
I'm the
there.
same old dude. There's no
Yeah.
shame.
Okay,
He
we
know
in
that.
there. We in there.
Okay,
man.
what's the mindset going into this new project though, fellas?
It's the same
Hey, I'm gonna try
process.
to knock your head
It
off.
try-
You better.
yeah.
Hey, you
It's
better.
very
If you
competitive
don't want to
with
be
us.
embarrassed, don't do the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very competitive with
It's
us.
just like
Hey, you know,
that.
I'm just gonna let them.
Pass
I'm
on
just
the
gonna let them
motherfucker.
talk, man. You know,
Yeah.
hey, I'm a
Pass
bro.
on the
I'm a
motherfucker.
bro till I had to step up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even do it, bro. Don't waste your time, bro.
Nah, man. Nah, but that bring out the best in all of us, bro. And that's why, you know, the Hot Boys is legendary to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, bro, I just came on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas was seasoned rappers. I want to thank Baby and Slim, bro, for even giving me the opportunity. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? Because them niggas had been doing that shit. Them niggas were born to do that shit. I was forced to do it, trying to get my mom out the hood. That was the
Come
only
on
reason.
now.
And just being in the right place at the right time, dog.
I used to walk in the studio literally and look at them niggas and say, man, I'm about to fuck over all y'all. Your shit better be on point, nigga.
Yeah.
Wayne be frowning like, Wayne gonna disappear in the corner somewhere. He gonna come back with sound effects, bing, all kind of shit. So you know you can't fuck with him. Everybody go break to their corner.
Yeah.
I'm like, and Bird like, I like when you do that shit. Nah. He said, you keep them. He said, bro, he said, I like when you do that. And I walk right in there, I be on tag mode. I probably don't have nothing, but I'm just telling him out the gate. But as soon as Fresh turn a beat on, nigga, it's over.
Exactly.
So, you know, just to hype my little brothers up, man. But shit, them niggas to be at my throat.
And you know, we also had this thing called fumbling too. So if you fumble the ball, if I pass you the ball and you fumble somebody with that, I'm gonna pick it up.
Boy, you was supposed to be on this song. Too. You wasn't here? Somebody grabbed that verse.
Okay, fellas, Lil Louisiana Fest though.
Yes, sir.
The whole fam comes back together and breaks the net in half. Shuts down the world. The biggest thing to happen in hip hop this year. How did we get there, man? Was it as difficult as it might have seemed from the outside looking?
It was a healing process, bro. It really was. It was like one of them things, like he said, getting everybody together and saying, like, listen, bro, you control your own destiny right now.
Me personally, once we all got together, I'm gonna be truthful with y'all because I ain't tell y'all that, but I was an emotional wreck.
Are you serious?
On stage, literally. I was on stage, literally melting. I had to turn around a bunch of times and like wipe my face. I was in tears. I couldn't believe it.
Why did it wear you out so bad, though, Juve?
Because I knew what it took to happen. You know, and shout out to the little bro Wayne, man, for really like using his platform, for giving us that opportunity. But man, I was trying to fight. It's been a couple years, bro. I've been trying to get everybody together. Hopefully I could. And that's why I said that. I came out and made that statement. I'm like, look, I don't care what's going on. It's happening.
There was 10 times Juve had to tell me shut up. You know what I'm saying? But he meant it, and he meant it in a positive way because I always want the show to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you get 5 people, you know, and everybody got an opinion, you're not gonna always get your weight. So Juve like, Fresh, come here, bro. Come over here.
You gotta all let
this one run. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so that makes you emotional when you
I saw him step back on the stage.
I stepped back to let them have their way. You know what I'm saying? Because this is them. This is the hot boys.
Damn, come on. This is crazy.
Okay, the first meeting with everybody back together at rehearsals, though, man. How was that for y'all?
Turk was late, which was weird.
I was late. I had to go take a shit, man. I was early, but then I was late because I went to the shit. I went to the shit. I was thinking, to be honest, I thought Wayne was gonna show up late, but Wayne was on time. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm rushing on the interstate. I'm like, fuck, damn, nigga, I'm fumbling. You know what I'm saying?
He usually true to his time. If he tell you a time, he usually true. Like Wayne told me, Juve, meet me in the studio at 4 o'clock in the morning. I told Mannie went in with the sleep. I said, man, I'm gonna be there. We need this person. Man, you go to sleep, babe. I'm gonna call you soon as you get there. He went to, I called him and said, man, get over here now, boy.
Nah, he there, bro.
No less than 4 o'clock in there.
That nigga is pulling up, man.
To make a long story short, man, we got in there, man, and it was kind of like old days. All us in one room. The songs. Once the music come on, man, everything go out the window. Truthfully, bro. We could be like, you know, the tension will stick for a minute. But as soon as the music come on, everybody start. Like, damn, you go to reliving the moments, man, and then, you know, it's good. I'm telling you, I truthfully walked out of that rehearsal, man, relieved. Because I knew that everybody was going to show up to the show. See, I was thinking, I was really thinking, like, damn, if this don't go right, ooh, somebody ain't going to show up. This going to be a bad look. Like, you know, no rehearsal, no show. That's how I was feeling. So I was worried about that part.
What broke the cake for me when all of us came in out, it was nerve. I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? And us not being in that room, bro, and we was in a tight circle like this. And I wasn't saying nothing on the mic. You like, nigga, say something, nigga. And you know, I was like, damn. But by the time we got to, like, I think back that ass up, bro, everybody was singing the verse.
Wayne started singing my shit. I said, you know what, bro, do this show like that. Let's do the show like that. So Wayne was singing my verse on the Cause I give him credit for that. Wayne, the whole back that ass up. Wayne was there from the beginning to the end. And he was kind of influence on me on the lyrics and everything. He wanted to be on that song so bad. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck what it take. I need to be on this song. I'm like, bro, since you sat up with me that late at night with the song, help put the shit together. What you got? And he was like, after. I said, that's fine.
That boy always there.
He gonna get on the song.
He gonna get on the song, bro.
I don't care, bro, how long it take or how early he gotta be. We ain't gonna get on that song.
My God. But when y'all hit that stage and you saw that crowd and the reaction and the love that y'all felt in that moment, man. Man, how did that hit you first?
Same way, like emotional.
Man,
but I also knew it wasn't, you know, it wasn't because me and Baby came on first, and that changed the whole energy of it.
Yeah.
But when they came on, it went to something crazy. So I had to step back and give them their moment, and it's like being proud of you know, these dudes you grew up with. These you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, y'all have y'all moment. I'm gonna sit there and watch it.
Yeah. Okay, after y'all finish the show though, man, getting off the stage, it goes off without a damn hitch, okay?
Yeah.
What was the emotions then? Was it a sigh of relief? We finally brought the family back together?
It's that old, it's a video, I think, when we had just done the tunnel, and I think Juve was the first one off the stage, and he was, fuck motherfucker, we just rocked this bitch, you pussy bitches.
Yeah, it was a celebration.
He did everything but say, fucking New York, y'all motherfuckers, I told you. He came off of that bitch.
They scared me so much. They scared me so much about that fucking tunnel. They was like, they gonna boo you, bro. I'm telling you, they gonna boo you, dog. Then I got in that bitch and we rocked that bitch. I come out that bitch myself.
He came off the fucking stage like a fucking maniac. Like, yo, bitch, we fucking hot boy.
The New York niggas was with me too. It was that kind of vibe.
It felt like that moment again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I went to my, I was quiet, but we got in my dressing room, bro. We was in there tipping and toasting. And,
it was like a championship. For real.
He had always been kind of mild man, and I ain't never seen him do that. But they fucked with us so much in New York. Like, y'all gonna bomb, they gonna boo y'all, they gonna da-da-da-da. And we rocked that bitch.
Oh, my God.
Boy, he stuck his chest out.
Fucking crazy.
Come on, man.
What, nigga? New York, stand up now. We in this bitch. What?
Being trailblazers for the South at the same time, though, man. What was that like during that time? Paving y'all way in there, making them have to respect y'all, and then also initiating the shine and the bling into the game where folks could, you know, rap about having things, man.
We was cocky, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we was real like, you know, we was cocky to the point to where we had a lot of deals coming at us. I was on some shit like, man, fuck that. How much? I'm a millionaire already, bro. Like, do I need to chase this fucking deal over here?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Do we need to, you know? So I was real, very, very, because I knew it was coming for us. I knew if we stayed, you know, if we stayed true to what we was doing, it was definitely coming.
We got strong off of one statement. The whole South. The South got something to say. When Dre said that,
when Dre said that, I ain't gonna lie, he hit home with that. He hit home with that, bro. He did.
It was chaos, that whole fucking shit.
It was.
And he didn't represent no chaos or none of that. He just got out there and said, look, all of that shit cool, but the South got something to say.
Facts. And still got something to say.
And we got the football and we ain't giving it back.
Like, we don't.
Being the hottest in the game, though, man, what is that feeling like for all of y'all? When, I mean, you talking about Cash Money Rough Riders tour, one of the craziest tours ever in hip-hop. We talking about dropping albums and classic albums that changed the trajectory of hip-hop in the South and New Orleans and the community as a whole. What was that like being the leaders of that school?
Crazy, man. Seeing new artists coming out, dressing like us, you know, we're not getting mad at them, but seeing everybody, you know, the kids, you know, running behind our limos, trying to tear the door off, seeing them trying to pull their clothes off. My little brothers, man, they used to have them. They used to snatch him and Turk. They used to have him. I'm talking about have them. You know, we with them man, it was madness.
Fresh gave us that name, them cheering.
We was kind of like the Black Beatles of the South, man. You know?
Hey, and that nigga Juve was the first nigga to put what that was a Bentley Rolls Royce Juve in the project. He was the first nigga to pull that motherfucker in the project, like it was a regular motherfucking
monster.
He didn't give a fuck. He pull all them whips in the project, bro. With motivation,
Come on now. Come on. What was the reaction of the people in New Orleans, the hometown? Were the Prophets respected in their own home when y'all were putting it down like
still
that?
To this day. Because, man, you know, I feel like what we done, our hood done. I mean, you know, like they felt like that was them. Every time we went out of town, we brung them with us. You know, even if they couldn't go. You know, and that was a sense of pride to say like, man, these dudes come from public housing where there's uptown, downtown, and all of that. And to see them do it, you gave so many people hope.
They took a lot of pride. Our city took a lot of pride in us because they felt like we carried the culture. We didn't just represent us. Of course we had our own things that we brought to the game, but the things that we did, the way we talked, the way we act, the way we dressed, that was our culture in the city.
Yeah.
And they felt like we were the ones that was really showing the world who we are in New Orleans.
Facts.
You about to say something, man?
That's like even right now, there's a disconnect, because nobody don't do the homework no more.
Yeah.
But like even in our city and around the world, like Woody, Round, all of that came from Cash Money. A lot of that came from, but it's still being used. But this generation has no clue of where it came from.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we like, y'all actually taking stuff out of our Bible. You know what I'm saying?
That meant something else too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because some of them words, like, we used to call Stone Big Woody.
Yeah.
So when we took that and turned it into something else, and people's like, where did Woody come from? I'm like, yeah, well, that used to be my dog name. And, it just wound up being something else. You know what I'm saying? But, that's just how things go when you're making up slangs, and slangs do that. I remember when I was young, in New York, everybody from New York say, what up, son? What up, son? Now in New Orleans, everybody say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see things, and I've heard people say Woody all over the country, man.
Yeah.
Plies and where Plies come from, they use all our slang down there. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where I feel like we brought our culture to the world.
Do y'all feel any pressure to bring the culture back to the world again? Because I was having conversations with Hot Boy Turk over here, and one of the things that we always discuss is the impact of the Hot Boys and Cash Money and everybody together. And right now, in the state of hip hop that we got, y'all just did the biggest show in hip hop in 2024. Y'all have an opportunity to put together the biggest tour, the Hot Boy tour in 2025. Do y'all feel any pressure to make that happen and then come with the music at the same time to show that it can and will be done?
I don't feel the pressure because I know it's happening now. We already got music. I got songs and stuff already ready. We just need this guy right here to make it.
Hey, we knocking that shit out tonight.
My brother right here got some beats. He sent me a beat or two a couple weeks ago. So we got some work to do. We got things that's going on at all times.
Was Turk really a motherfucker back in those days where y'all were trying to get stuff done?
Hey, man.
The beautiful thing
I wouldn't describe him like that because and when it came down to get in the studio and do your job and do your work, everybody had the same mind frame. And he was like that. We probably won't see each other or be there around each other as much as we was, but when it came down to work, we're gonna do 3 or 4 songs a night. We don't give a damn.
I had to work,
that
man.
ain't stopping.
I had to work, but I did miss out on a lot of opportunity with my addiction.
You and BG
my
both. Because
addiction,
BG
bro,
was getting in
in
trouble.
and out of jail, shit like that.
But what was that like as big brother seeing your little brother cutting up like that? And you thinking, hey man, we got the opportunity of a lifetime right here for you, and you don't want to do what you need to do.
I think the shit that they was
Turk
doing.
ducked me. I was be at Turk every chance I got. Turk was like, man, don't tell you.
I'm running from them niggas.
Yeah, so Turk ducked me, and BG always was on his own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
BG was, always somewhere else in the city, so I ain't used to see him often. But man, we always, when we get around, we love each other, bro. So when we get around each other, we have the same mind frame. Man, we got to make some music. That's the first thing gonna come up. We're not gonna talk about what he did wrong or what's wrong with him. I never did that. I'm like, man, I tell you what I think you should be doing, but I'm not about to be getting here trying to be that preacher to you because everybody done been through something. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's perfect.
And when I talked to Turk about it, he just seemed like he just was messing up so bad back then that he just pissed off everybody, and that's what he was holding on.
He used to piss us off.
I did. I had my times,
You gotta learn when you hanging with the wrong people too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Turk was hanging with one of my cousins. May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
And I used to always tell him, bro, stay away from him.
He got killed the night when we came on the bus. I
love him to death. My first cousin. I used to tell him, bro, cuz ain't rolling right. Stay away from him, bro. I love my people. I got people in my family, dog, that'll split you in a minute. And he probably was one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we see it right now in rap. Like, when art imitates life, and you got to get around people. And I'm going to just tell you a story like this. If me, him, and Juve, we just made 200 G's, right? And we sitting in the back room and we counting that. And somebody come in the room and say, bro, we got to kill Kevin.
Yeah.
You like, boy, what the fuck is you talking about? We just made 200
Come
G's.
on,
Why the
come
fuck
on.
do we need to kill Kevin?
Exactly.
You need to kill Kevin. Get the fuck from rap.
Exactly.
Wait, I understand that now, bro.
Surround
Like,
yourself with positive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surround yourself with
Yeah.
positive people.
I understand
because
that now.
that person is trying to infiltrate with your happiness.
Yeah.
I
They
watched
trying to
Turk
fuck
whole
up.
little clique.
Yeah.
His whole little crew, all of them got killed.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
one of them died, but few of them were like
killed, dead, jail.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Jail
was-
saved me, bro.
Yeah.
You know
What
I'm
gets
saying?
me about Turk, because the man that he is now, I can't even imagine him being the crazy man that he say.
I
The
changed.
I
difference
can't even
between me
imagine
and
it.
everybody else with Cash Money, me and Turk actually we ain't just from the project, we
Yeah.
from the same part of the project. So
Yeah.
I knew his mom, I knew everybody, I knew his brothers, I knew his little brothers,
Yeah.
knew everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with me.
Yeah.
So we watched, and you know I'm a little older than them, so I
Yeah.
watched them grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when Turk used to be with them, when Turk started doing the rap music stuff, every opportunity I got, I'm like, man, I'm bringing them around, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
He was on
keep
me.
them.
Yeah.
you know.
I love my little partners
Yeah.
though, but he was on me.
Yeah, like,
And
man, it ain't-
it like God stepped
Yeah.
in. It took God to step in, bro, and put me away. Unfortunately, a lot of them passed away, and shit, that's how it happened.
How do y'all feel seeing them now as a grown man and y'all being able to work together and move forward with these new projects?
Man,
and
we
everything?
men just like that. We men,
Yeah.
man. Like we went through the things we went through in life to get to here. We men.
Yeah.
We don't, I don't look at them no different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now with the music moving forward, man, I got this question. This is just a personal question. Tune, KL, Mannie Fresh, are we gonna get another beat battle? Sir?
Yeah, you know, we just do that for fun, bro.
Okay,
You'll get it out
okay.
of us. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
You know
like
what
them
I'm saying?
beat battles.
You don't like
Nah,
the beat battle?
but
They
I
be
was.
letting each other. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
bro.
just saying.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you something.
yeah.
You saw the one with me, Tune,
Yeah,
KL.
yeah.
This was before what Swiss and them
I
done.
know,
The
I know.
idea
I
came
remember
from-
that.
And
I
we
remember
had
that.
great, and it was competitive. Nobody
Yeah.
let nobody win.
Oh, okay.
And we was all, and this what hip hop felt like. We was
Yeah.
taking jabs at each other, and after that was over, we went home as men.
Okay.
Now the world after the pandemic or during the pandemic, I didn't know the world got so sensitive.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what
man.
I'm saying? Now you can't say certain things. You got to know how you calling somebody a name or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all of that. So it was best for us to stay in our little box. This thing that we call the Hot Boys or whatever our little family is,
Yeah.
because right now we are not the temperature of the world.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? If you listen to some of the intros, we'll be in jail right now.
Yeah. Facts.
We'll be barred like right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know what
Come
I'm saying?
on. Come on.
Because it don't work that way no more.
Yeah.
And the hardest thing for us to do is step backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Because as men, as human beings, you want to advance.
Yeah.
You want to do the newest thing or whatever. But what we realized with me and Juve being on and every time we go somewhere and it opens up and the crowd is accepting and it's packed, it's sold out, that this is what they want us to be.
Come on.
Right here. They don't want us to be nothing but who
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly.
Come on.
We don't have to look for a new formula. We don't have to look for a new, well, this is the way the music sound right
Come
now. We
on,
got to
man.
do it. No, they want
Exactly.
Same shit.
do it from the hip, the way y'all been doing.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for that too, because I mean I get
Yeah.
so sick when folks try to get with these new sounds and it don't
Yeah.
make no sense. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, give
Yeah.
us what we need in this thing,
yeah,
man.
Some good music,
Yeah.
good quality music, good lyrics.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Facts.
Hot Boy Holiday coming real soon in Houston though, fellas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sold
How
out.
y'all
Sold
feel
out
about
again,
Boy
man.
Christmas?
Sold out again,
Already
man.
sold out
Yeah.
in this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
And,
That's
and what I think it's the same damn day for
They
real.
say the computers doing is it the computers? Cause I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wish I had me a computer
That
that, can
shit
buy me
sold
10
out.
tickets.
That shit gone.
Now I'm just talking
It's boxes
shit.
that
We
do
know
that
it's sold
shit.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
But based off I seen last night, it don't shock me because I mean that thing in Atlanta sold out so damn fast.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Folks going crazy. I mean, folks passing out like it's the 99 and the 2000.
Yeah.
Every time you was saying it's the 99 2000,
Yeah.
folks
Yeah.
passing out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now with that being said, lastly, fellas, what else do we? Oh, the product, Juve.
Products. I'm looking at
Come
my
on,
little bro.
man.
You know, we got a cook-off competition.
Entrepreneur,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. He want
But
he
yeah.
want to thug in the kitchen.
So-
he want to
so-
get in the kitchen.
so I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
different products.
Yeah.
Come on with it, Juve.
Yeah. Jew the product master though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got legal
Yeah.
and illegals.
Come on, we here for
Yeah.
all of it.
I got two of them with me
Yeah.
right now. All right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I got my papers. I got my papers, which is called the juvenile bats.
That's right.
Which are the tips are this one of my 100 boxes. We sell these on the internet. For,
Okay then.
You can tell I've been using them.
Not quite 100.
It's probably about 45.
I've been using these.
But check it out. Check it out.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Now the difference with my tips is if you look at it if on a normal tip, they have the filters at the end.
Yeah.
Right? And when you smoke on it, they have that little brown residue and shit that should get all on your lip and on your fingers and shit. On my tips, if you look at it, my filter is in the inside, in the middle.
I see.
So when you smoke, you get that clean smoke.
Exactly.
You don't get shit on your finger.
Come on.
And the tip is actually bigger. If I had another one to show you, usually the tips are way smaller than this. So if you didn't break your herb down all the way and you put it inside this motherfucker, it'll
still smoke.
It'll suck in. It wouldn't smoke right. Yeah. But on my papers, you don't have to break your bud all the way down. You just fill that motherfucker up
and keep the party going.
Got the big tip.
The big tip.
Oh, the big tip.
You got to put some of this shit right here in it though. This 400. You put some of this shit here. I'm gonna leave you a little sound. That's already grinding. And that shit there is grown in the bay, right? That's the best quality. And that's one of my products, man. But the other product I got is Juve juice.
Okay.
It's a drink I got. I got different flavors. I'm getting ready to come out with we get ready to do a THC. We call it in slow motion.
Yeah.
So I got those drinks.
That's hard as hell.
That's a regional product I got. This is an international product that we getting ready to release in like the next 2 weeks.
That's
so
right.
This shit's gonna be everywhere.
Okay.
But I got the chips, the 400 Degreez hot chips.
Yeah.
I did a partnership with a local company in New Orleans called Elmer's, which been making Cheewees, which everybody called Cheetos, long before Cheetos even started.
Yeah.
Right. They actually sold them the first machine to make their Cheetos. So we got those. I got the hot chips. What else I got? What I'm missing?
Shit.
I
the
got
label. You got the label.
I just got shout out to Empire, man. We just did some new ink with Empire, Universal. You know, UTP is back up and running.
Oh.
The first 2 artists on the label right now is me and my son right now.
Yeah.
Also, I have a healthcare initiative that's called Juve Care.
Okay.
Which is part of the Affordable Healthcare Act. Yeah. And what this does is it shows all the people that don't really minorities and cats that's coming home from jail. It's kind of like a prison a form of prison reform. But what it does is it gets them to the right insurance.
That's right.
You know, and we use the Affordable Healthcare Act to show them how. Because a lot of people, you know, when Obamacare out, a lot of people didn't know how to file and use Obamacare, so they didn't use it. With this, we have somebody that's gonna get on the phone with you and guide you through part by part and guide you to the right insurance company, and it's all free. All free of charge.
Crazy, man! I can't let you slide before I ask you about 2 questions.
What's
2
that,
songs. Top back with T.I. and then what with Jeezy, man.
Yeah. That was my song.
Damn.
That was my song.
Damn.
Hey, we ran them last night, bro.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I got a lot of DNA right here, you know, even though the Saints whipped y'all ass.
Oh, boy, you gotta stop saying about number. About number. Damn.
That's all we ask for.
That's all we ask for.
We don't have to win no more games.
We ain't gotta win.
We went half and half this year with y'all. We cool.
We ain't gotta win.
And Pastor Troy need to put that Saints jersey on, man. You know you gotta put it on, man. Y'all lost, man. That's the bet.
I saw him last night too.
I saw him too. Yeah, he's supposed to wear Saints.
Man. But I just had to ask about those tracks, and then also, why didn't you get with these young new artists, man, and give them that flavor? Because I know they got to be knocking down your door saying, give it.
There's a disconnect with you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying all young artists, but a lot of young artists can't take direction. And the way we work is I'm not gonna send you a beat. You know what I'm saying? If I can't sit there and do it with you, if I'm not in there with you, it don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, I ain't in there, you out of there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, would you hire somebody to tell them what to do? You know what I'm saying? I already know these dudes can rap. I'm not gonna tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? If you stumble on a word, then I can say, hey, you stumbled on that word, but I can't tell you the art of how to rap.
Yeah.
You know, and it's this. right now it's like you'll hire somebody, but you will tell them, but I want it like this, and can you do da 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 da? And I'm like, why don't you just let me do what I do, and you concentrate on what you do, and the magic gonna happen.
Come on now. All right, with that being said, fellas, I know y'all got so much press and running to do in the A, man. I'm just grateful for the time today,
man. I appreciate you giving me
already, man. Already.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. You already know what it is, man. Be High Radio Show. The Turk, man. The Fred Juve. We go.